Come in on this dance, I guess. At least it's counting this time. That's good. Having some sort of technical difficulties with this computer for some reason today, people. I don't know what it is. Here we are again, Iris of Our Eye, episode number 20, officially on All Hands and All Toes with my friend Julio. I don't actually know your last name.
Martinez.
Martinez, actually. Oh, it's not
Yes.
just me, Julio, sorry. Julio Martinez, we met, was it 2 weeks ago now?
Yes, I guess it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was doing Child in the Wild concert. And it was during the day, and it was directed for children, of course. And yeah, it was actually amazing. We had dragons, and we had folklorico, we had Aztecs, we got Pomo Indians, pretty much from every culture there.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But you came over and you give me a hand taking some things apart. Just thank you.
Yeah. Breaking down and setting up. Our
Breaking down, that's
other
right.
friend from Put It Somewhere, hopefully putting somewhere on screen. Dylan from episode 6, he came and helped set up. And then I was going to try to interview Lucky, but he's waiting for us.
Lucky Otis, yes.
Yeah, a special episode, 100 subscribers or whatever milestone he wants it to be.
Yes.
He wants to be extra special. So.
Oh yeah, you know that guy. He's definitely quite a talented guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely a character. I look forward
Yes.
to that day and that time when that all lines up. But for now, we're here doing this.
Well.
So, but that's how I know this gentleman, this beautiful soul.
Well, first of all, welcome to my studio.
First time
this
I'll
is
being
first
here.
time.
Yeah.
This is Uncontained Studios, and we got 3 rooms ready to go for whatever. It doesn't really matter who you are, how big you are, how small you are. You know, if you're just starting and creating something, you know, we can do it here.
How long? I don't know. So, I want to. Usually, there's a question I like to start with, but now since we're already just having the flow of the conversation, is how long have you been involved in audio engineering, music, however you want to break it down in your brain?
Wow. Well, I've been doing music since I was 7. And when I was 12, 13, 14, I was performing with my dad. And he was a known guy in El Salvador, a talented, singer, musician. He was definitely we did opera. And then, of course, a bunch of regular, I would say the regulars in Spanish. All the beautiful songs, Bésame Mucho and a bunch of other ones, but taken into 3 or 4 part harmonies. So I was learning that when I was, little. I then moved to the United States, and this was in El Salvador. And I moved to the United States when I was 15, wound up over there in Los Angeles, working for my uncle. He's the owner of El Pollo Loco. He's one of the owners of El Pollo Loco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's got, 24, 25.
Yeah,
Different
franchise locations.
Yeah, and then the franchise started.
Right.
So.
Oh, jeez.
So I was definitely fortunate enough to have, my dad and my uncle, be my points of hey, you got to do this, and I wound up coming to Sonoma State University, and I was majoring in music and physics and computers, which is still what I do today. And it's been great, and I wind up staying here in Sonoma County. Now I live here for now almost 34 years, and I have 3 awesome kids. Today's Father's Day, and to all of you out there, Happy Father's Day, Feliz Día del Padre.
Happy Father's Day.
Yes, and it so happened that today we actually released one of the first songs from this project that I've been working on Project Nest.
Mhm.
And anyway,
Screen now.
yes, and it is it's definitely I'm fortunate to deal with all kinds of different talent.
Mhm.
As I said, from some of the big guys. You know, I've done sound for the whole horn section for Chicago and the guys from Boston and quite numbers. I last weekend, was doing something for MC Hammer. So it's like when it comes down to live music, you wind up grabbing all this. I mean, I've done probably about 5,000 shows, maybe.
Only.
it's been a bit of I mean, you name it from the one guitar and the singer to 30 people on stage, 35 I think.
Yeah.
Orchestras, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that practicing and keep going, now I can consider myself a real music producer.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fortunate to talk to people from mastering.com and a few other major companies that teach how to do it from scratch, how to do reverse mastering and all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
So I've been I'm blessed.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yeah,
I gotta
sounds
say
like it, dude.
I'm blessed. So it is definitely I can say I have a good life,
Yeah.
but I'm poor, but I have a good life.
I'm rich in experience.
Rich in experience. I mean, I already got one music award with West, actually, Deep Sea, and so I want to start piling them up.
Sure, yeah, dude. I mean, once you get one, you're like, man, I think I can do this again.
Hopefully, yes. I mean, I got some stuff that, for your consideration, hopefully, and we're gonna start throwing it out there. This particular project is actually a rock opera,
Okay.
which has not been done.
Really?
I mean, since
the
last one that I heard was what, Tommy by the Who.
Dude, I don't even know.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, the song with the pinball wizard,
Ball wizard.
Yeah, I mean this, it's an odd story, but the one that we're bringing in, it brings all the good things and the bad things and that that is happening right now.
Okay.
We're
the
bringing
modern problems.
it's like not necessarily directly, but indirectly.
Yeah.
The one percenters living in the Sky City.
Yeah.
This is a kind of like a diesel punk type of deal.
Sure.
And of course the regular population lives in the bottom.
Right. Wait, just for clarity's sake, because we ran through a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just for clarity's sake, now we're talking about your most recent project. That's a rock opera.
Yes.
And now I'm envisioning that it's like people are actually there's people performing the music, correct? Like live.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, the different cats that have come through the studio to create this project, and of course, the name of the band is Project Nest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then they're introducing a great, amazing character, which is the Crow.
Okay.
And the Crow is, I would say, one of the first musical superheroes. Okay, which you don't really have one out there, or maybe you do. I'm not sure.
I don't even know.
But a guy that can go ahead and cure, let's say, COVID or the plague with music, and this part of the story, it's definitely something that is now, something that is, or a couple of years ago, but still, it's still fresh
in people's minds. Yeah.
Yes.
But now, is there a theatrical part of it? Is people watching a play simultaneously while people are doing the musical things? Is that happening simultaneously? And then there'll also be lines and actors and
yes.
That's is that happening, or is it like you're looking to have that happen in the near future?
I would say that the main script is still being developed.
Okay.
Okay. However, the comic book,
Okay.
it's about to start.
Okay.
And this is going to be online.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm kind of giving you a preview here.
Yeah,
It's going to
yeah.
be online, and as you are going through the pages, music from this
Okay.
is gonna play in the background.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
one's like digital.
A digital, yes.
Okay. That's awesome, dude. That's
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. So we're trying to go all avenues.
Yeah.
Just to try to make the fans happy.
You're right, dude. This is that's culture building people. We're trying to give people amazing art to either make them think or make them feel or somewhere in between.
Yes.
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 Now is
I'm sorry I took over, but ask me anything you want.
no. That's I like as the host. I love being able to just like give people a question and then just like take the reins and take the conversation wherever they feel like it's like where it naturally occurs and happens. Yeah, that was phenomenal. I enjoyed that, and also like part of the wonder of not doing it live anymore is that like I can just edit out any like weird gaps.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't know what to say right now. Like
Yes. I mean, if you want just a quick samples of some of the stuff that that we're doing at this place. I mean, I can produce and record, you name it. It doesn't really matter what genre you come. I mean, I've done corridos. I've done bandas. I've done Americana, blues, heavy metal, rap, a lot of rap, and then of course the way that I feel that the music should have continued to be done, which is more attention to detail, more complete spectrum of sounds happening in the background that makes the song a little more theatrical.
Sure.
Not necessarily as a song that you can go ahead and go dance with, but definitely something that you can go, wait a minute, what is that? I'm using all kinds of different special effects that are done for movies, and pretty soon I am hoping that that as things progress, I can grab this music and create it on spatial spatial audio.
Spatial.
Well, it's more than just surround sound.
Right.
Okay. Of course, surround sound. You got a subwoofer and a center channel, and then right and left subwoofer. Surround sound.
Mm-hmm.
This way that is we're trying to create on the spatial sound. It's you have 6 speakers on the roof, okay, and then your regular surround sound, etc. So what happens is now the music is not just going right and left, stereo sound.
Mm-hmm.
It would be going front to back and down to up. Okay.
Goddamn.
And that is the next generation. I mean, Atmos. That's what Atmos is.
Mm-hmm.
The ability to go ahead and rather than I'm going to put this much sound on this channel, it's more like I am going to place that song to the right, to the left, up, down. Get so. And the interesting thing is, most cars are going to wind up having that type of.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm excited about it because
Dude, wild.
you be driving and you're going, oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine a song where there are kids and they're going around,
Right.
but their vocals are going around and the music stays where it needs to be.
Dude, that's wild, man. Oh my god, dude. The future is now, dude. The future is now.
Yes, and I'm excited. There's some things that I'm still. I mean, I'm a student.
Eternal.
I'm an eternal student.
Mm-hmm.
I'm as humble as you can get. It's like I'm not like I know this. No. Even though I am in my 9 to 5, a chief technology officer in one end. On the other end, I am grabbing that information that comes from the technology, the AI, and whatever is available now, and try to utilize it, putting music together.
Absolutely.
And
Do you feel like AI art is real art?
it's got its merits,
Sure.
you know. I mean, you're still gonna have to learn how to phrase it, so the computer can do what you're asking them to do.
Right.
I mean, it's another tool.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, a ginormous tool.
Right.
But of course, you know, a couple of friends of mine are going, "Oh man, I did this song and I did this other song." You know, I just told the computer to go ahead and say, you know, "Oh, my wife died and I lost my dog and my truck is dead and that." You know, kind of got a regular, you know, country song or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but everything is okay.
Right.
You know, and so he puts that you know, the whole thing into the computer. 5 seconds later, you got all the lyrics, you know, or in some of the music, you know. So I mean, to have that, I don't know. I mean, some people would say, "Oh, that's cheating," you know, but it is a tool.
Right. No,
You
definitely.
know, it saved you just a little time and try to figure some things out, and then you can of course grab it and mold it and change it.
Right.
You know, because you know, there's some musicians that still use or that continue to use, you know, certain formulas that are on every song. You know, you start with an intro, you go to a verse, then you go to a, you know, chorus and a bridge, and you end up the song. But with all these tools, it makes it a little easier. I'm still doubling into it. You know, I don't have complete control of a lot of things. It's still in the infancy.
Yeah. We're on the cusp of like what it's gonna do. There's this tweet. I'll put it here on the screen. But it's like somebody who was, I don't know if this is complaining is really the right way to say it, but it's like I wanted AI to do my laundry so I could make art, not make art so I had to do my laundry. So I'm like paraphrasing essentially. So there's just people who are like, they want the AIs to be essentially be able to like do the mundane tasks that no one really wants to do, like washing the dishes, doing the laundry, folding the laundry, I don't know, driving, like the stuff that,
I mean,
like,
that's some of that stuff is already there.
oh no, it's happening.
I mean, okay, I do laundry. Okay, right. I dump the stuff inside the laundry, and next thing I know, my you know, my watch is going. Okay, your laundry's done. You need to put it in the dryer.
Yeah.
You know, we put it in. Next thing you know, doot, you know, your stuff is done. Come on and grab it.
Mm.
You know, I mean, that kind of saves you a little bit of time instead of like, okay, is it done? Is it done? Is it done?
Sure. I mean, you just listen. If you're sitting where you can hear it go off, you're like, all right, I probably should go take care of it. But I was just imagining more of like the Tesla bots or just any of the like iRobot kind of scenario where it's like they have the fucking machines doing like literally everything, so then people can sit down and make art or travel or like all the things that people would want to do if they didn't have to like work a job or any of that kind of stuff.
Yes. I mean, I'm afraid as everybody else, you know, going, okay, exactly how is this going to work? You know?
Yeah.
But of course, you know, it as I said, it's in its infancy, even though everybody's like, you're going to lose your job because you do not know AI.
Right, or all the truck drivers that are like going to get that whole sector of the economy is going to get sucked out.
I don't think so. I mean, there's going to be still, you know, somebody who is going to be needed to make sure that things are running right, you know? But yeah, sure, automation is starting to be there, you know, and I'm hoping that it goes faster. I hope I can see it, you know? I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it. I mean, I'm already 50-something, and, you know, so I got to make sure that, no, I don't have to make sure, but I wish I could see things that were on comic books back when I was a kid.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, it's a wild time to be a person. It's the best time, the craziest time, the craziest time.
Yes. And you know, I mean, I sometimes look at our you know, culture all together, and it's interesting that I can actually enjoy somebody who is definitely, or that was, you know, I mean, I talked to people that were on World War II, you know, versus somebody who is, you know, just in front of me, 5, 6 years old, that already know how to use this guy better than I do.
Right.
You know, it's like,
Yeah, that's a whole fickle thing. Like, I don't want my kids to like grow up addicted to these things, but like at the same time, I don't want them to like live in a closet and have no access to technology, because like it's not gonna go away unless the sun explodes and we get knocked back to the Stone Age, and then it's like we got way bigger fish to fry. And
that's right.
so I don't know, man. I just let's see.
I mean, I just hope that I could see, you know, a lot of things like, you know, a flying car or time travel.
Yeah, teleportation.
Teleportation. There
I
you go.
don't know if that was you.
Dude, I wouldn't mind doing that. I mean, of course, I don't know what's gonna happen by the time I get to the other side.
Exactly. all of your original molecules get fucking evaporated, and rebuilt and reconstituted on wherever they teleport you to.
Yes. This is the what if part of the program.
This is we're living in like the almost, we can like taste it, but we can't actually like have it yet for whatever reason. The government won't let us have it. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh, so what I wanted to do is I wanted to, you know, just show you some of the stuff that I've been working on that are part of this thing, and you know, I'm just gonna start, you know, like 10 seconds of a song or something like that.
Sure.
And of course, you know, there are some songs that kind of grab you, and you're going, okay, what's gonna happen next?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's and that's pretty much the way that these wonderful people that I work with right now that have the ability to go and just sit in front of a piano and create stuff like
this.
I mean, this is Andy Cater, piano player, and then we have the Crow on the violin, and then we have one of the best harpists in the world, Victor Espinola. Espinola.
So
yes.
all these people like are in this area and come here, or they just they're all over the world.
Victor is actually in EdCap Center. I mean, he's actually in
Florida.
In Florida.
Okay.
He's in Orlando. I mean, he works for Disney.
Oh, okay.
He has a space in Disney. He does his thing.
Oh my god.
I mean, the dude. I'm telling you, this is some of the most awesome cats that I have the ability to work with.
Yeah.
And I mean, an intro for something that I'm doing. This is just like awesome.
Yeah.
And let me just go forward just a little bit. That's just piano and a violin. Now the three of them. Yeah. Okay, so
violin and piano. So 3-string instruments.
3-string instruments.
The piano is the weird in between one where it's technically percussion and also string, but
right.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I wind up doing songs that are definitely, you know, track happy. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Track happy, because of course, you know, the boss is going, hey, don't tell him how many tracks are we using for the song. I know it's more than 300.
I know it's more than 300, dude. That's crazy.
But anyway, you know, I mean, this one's called Sonoma Wine. My attempt to like big drum set. Big drums.
I was gonna turn it down.
Like,
I just don't know how loud it's gonna be when I do the thing. But this is it's like Phil Collins-esque.
That's right.
So now this is all related to like scenes in a movie, essentially, or scenes in a play.
Yes.
Are you hoping to get it to the point where it gets to a movie? A movie?
I hope. Yeah. You know. I mean, right now, as I said, everything's in development.
Yeah.
And soon we're gonna start releasing one at a time.
So who's the brainchild? Like who put it? Because for me,
The Crow.
The Crow.
The Crow is the one of the brainchilds.
Okay.
And of course, you know, the music. Some of the music is being created by Andy Cater and Gordy Barnes. And that drummer did. That's Tomas.
That's Tomas.
Tomas. and the dude is just one of the most expressive type of drummer. I mean, of course, there are all kinds of drummers all over the place, but I mean, listen to that. Just the guitar. Yeah. And
hope I get there one day, man. That guy sounds incredible.
thank you. And you know, of course, I got songs that are a little more rocky, of course, like a rock opera.
We're walking down the street.
And the trumpet players, unbelievable, from all over, including a guy from, I think he lives in Liverpool. I mean,
Like in the UK?
UK.
Yeah, okay.
He came out here, Patrick. He's played with UB40, and the guy said, "Hey, why don't you come over and do something out here?" And of course, he came over. I started doing stuff. Next thing I know, he's calling me, from London, and he's going, "Dude, I got something for you." And I said, "What?" I said, "Remember that song that we kind of started, working, at Uncontained?" And I said, "Yeah, the one that you just say, hey, can you do a piece some drums or a loop of drums? You can do, this and that." And he put it all together.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude made a song called "Meeting Julio." Okay.
Oh, was that
That was the
screen?
first one that you heard at the beginning of the show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Meeting Julio. When we're doing it, we're meeting Julio.
Meeting Julio. And anyway, so as you can hear, the horns.
Kind of reminds me of like Back in Time for some reason. Back in Time. Whatever it is, I don't know.
She begs for bread, but no one feels her right.
Insane.
Yeah, dude.
Judgment instead.
A little more folky.
Yeah. A little bit, yeah. The violin started there at the beginning, or the fiddle, whichever one it is.
And then next thing you know, we got one with a lot of horns.
Oh, funky.
I've been running this road for a long time. Been carrying such a heavy load, but I can't get you off of my mind. Gotta get back, gotta get back. I gotta get back, get back home. Get back home now.
That's crazy, man. I love the, I don't know, syncopation. I don't know if that's the right word. Or just the definitely not being on just a regular 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm telling you, it's a combination of of the talent.
Yeah.
This guy's really kind of got together and they're like, oh, maybe we do this, maybe we do that, and then pop it in here, and it just grew.
Mm-hmm. So how did you like meet all these people, or did they just like find you, or like on the internet? Like what the fuck?
You know what? It was definitely like one of those things where, oh, Julio knows how to do this. And the next thing I know, the crow winds up actually getting a hold of me, and he says, "Look, I know that you can do this and this and this and this and this. I have these yogurt shops that I own. At this time, it was like Golden Spoon Frozen Yogurt.
Okay.
And they were big, But next thing I know, I'm doing all the technical aspect on all of the stores, meaning from installing cameras and phone lines and whatever other technical stuff that they wanted in the place. And the next thing I know, I'm doing posters and photography and more and more and more. Next thing I know, it's like, hey, you're also a sound engineer. I'm thinking that now that I'm getting older, I'm really gonna want to sell my stores. and purchase some stuff for recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
And boom, I mean, you name it. I mean, if you see all the outboard gear that's in here, I mean, it's amazing. I mean, from real Neves and Manly boxes to whatever flavor you want on any kind of outboard gear, and microphones that cost as much as a car.
Only.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, so he went all out, and I partnered up with him, and here we are.
Here we are, dude.
And
That's
then
great.
he's been the guy behind the rein, driving the car, and some, actually this guy has one of the most acute and accurate ears I have ever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a violin player at the same time. All the vocals are done by him.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the rest of the band as well. I mean, I'm in a couple of the songs in there.
Yeah.
This guy comes up to me and says, this song, it really needs a bell at the beginning. What kind of bell? Like a church bell, like big, nice church bell. So I went out and I looked for this bell thing.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing I know, it's like going, okay, I found one, but it's no longer ringing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the last time that it was recorded in Paris. It's what's the name of that church that burned up?
The Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Okay, the Notre Dame bell. Okay, and this is what we came up with. This one is actually one of the songs that is about the crow.
Mm-hmm.
He calls it "I Can Fly." Okay.
So that's the Notre Dame bell.
That's the Notre Dame bell.
What the fuck? That's so historic. Can't believe that shit. Boggles my mind. I just like.
It's about trying to think new things.
That's it, dude. It's the only way you're ever gonna make a change in your life is to try new things. Like.
They say I have no purpose, a sad mistake from birth. They take their guns and rifles, try to put me in the earth.
On the earth, or okay, yeah.
Like
The earth or
they've
dirt,
got
yeah.
all that power
Black Lives
to
Matter.
kill
Yeah.
this big black bird.
Oh.
I'm a crow, don't you know?
Oh.
And I can fly.
Blackbird.
All they see is darkness. They've never heard my song. They don't stop to listen. They don't stop to grow along. But I got a story to tell. And there's a place where I belong. I'm a crow, don't you know? I can fly. Fly. I can fly. Watch me rise, touch the sky. There's danger.
Oh my god, dude. So this is like full bore, like Broadway.
You could say
way.
that. You could say that.
It
Yes.
feels that way. It feels like
we're trying to
like be a musical,
to get yes,
like
exactly.
play, movie, something.
Yes.
Jesus.
Incorporate every medium.
Yeah.
That we have at our disposal to more than just enjoy listening on the radio.
Right.
Just try something new. Even though this is the way the music's supposed to be made. Instead of, you do have a lot of people out there getting Grammys right and left.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm thinking, wow, this is not even close to the stuff that I'm creating here. But of course, in different genres, and I just hope.
Yeah. So is that like, would you classify that as like a goal? Is there any type of like, obviously you're excelling towards excellence, that you want there to be, you have a very high standard for the things you're working on, but is it like at the end of the day, do you feel like there's like some type of like pursuit of like quote unquote greatness, or like a recognition of the like, things that you're doing, or at that level of like?
Well, you know what? It really depends. When you make music,
Mm-hmm.
gosh, a song that it was, like Louie, Louie, ooh, oh, it went big. It's still a big song, okay? And it's something that is done, Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
The more simple music winds up being also the one that appeals to the masses, because
Right.
it's easy. I mean, you as a musician, you can pick it up and you can grab it and you can do it. But then again, there are certain type of music that I, for these guys, it doesn't really matter. I think whether or not it sticks out there, but they want to go ahead and do it.
Right.
And they want to do it well.
Yeah.
So if it is considered, let's say, something that is cinematic, or something that is a soundtrack, which they are soundtracks that can be used pretty much in any movie.
Right.
I mean, like the one that I have up there, for example, that was something that we wanted to use with a movie called the 33, which was the story about the 33 minders in
Venezuela,
Chile. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know it's in South Africa.
South America.
South America. South Africa. South America.
Don't tear us apart, internet. We're not perfect.
That's where my mind is right now. No, I'm just kidding.
It's late. It's late, dude. It's late. I was in San Francisco earlier today. It's been a long day.
Today's Father's Day, and after 2 gigs,
Yeah.
and then I had to have something in the middle with my kids. It's like, okay, let's sit down and enjoy ourselves.
Here
But
we are,
anyway,
still doing business.
yes, this particular song is, and as you can see, I'm still in the middle of it. Okay, it's definitely not that one.
Not that one again.
This one.
Nice try again.
Okay, this one is about the feeling of being down there, and of course, if you talk to the Crow, he's gonna say, "Oh, that's not exactly where my mind was," But as my interpretation of it, I mean, it's a little different than anybody and everybody's interpretation of the song could be completely different.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
You just throw it up. If it sticks on the wall, hey, it's a great song. But
Oh my God.
Trapped inside this darkness, deep inside the earth.
and it could be for something completely
It's
different.
cold and damp
Right.
and lonely, and I can't escape the hurt. No way to reach the surface. I'm struggling just to breathe. I'm holding to the promise and longing for that day when I see my love again. My tears are wiped away.
And of course,
When I see the sun, when I see the sun.
and that is stacking vocals,
Yeah.
just like a lot of new what's her name, Billie
Eilish.
Eilish.
William Eyelash.
Actually, I took a class and we stripped one of her songs and put it back together the way that that is. She's just the stacking that she does is just unbelievable. I mean, I like that technique, and of course, if I'm only grabbing the that.
When I see the sun,
So is that?
when I see the sun.
So how many? Is it the same track, or did it record
No.
multiple different
Multiple
times
different times.
until it all actually harmonizes in
That's
upon
right.
itself?
And it gets edited in such a way,
Oh
where
my
all
God.
everything is in the middle and right on the money.
Right,
and
yeah,
it needs to be,
pitch perfect.
it is
God damn.
and of course, if I'm working with somebody that has a pitch perfect sound, I can go boom, okay, let's do it again, and next thing I know, boom, I got 20 takes
Right.
and stack them up all together, and then I'm going, holy smoke, look at this, it's beautiful.
Dude, that's
and then if I wind up grabbing harmonies upon harmonies,
sun, I know that I'll be home.
I mean, so it's a technique, and it's been, it's just like having a choir.
Yeah.
It
sounds like it.
It sounds like a choir, but of course, if we were to go ahead and start, in the next few months and say, okay, we're ready for a tour.
Right.
Then we're talking about, having a major tour where you have all this different, a choir section in the background, et cetera,
Right,
et cetera. The horn section, the strings, cello and bass and whatever.
The triangle player.
The triangle player.
No, I just try to stick my.
We're rolling the bell.
I just try to stick myself in places sometimes to see if I can actually get in.
Yeah, and
with the
cool
cool guys.
and we have, the songs that we have are I mean, we try to use all different genres. I mean, I have one of the guys son, which is, Garrison Crone. That dude is going to be somebody. I mean, I got some killer stuff, from him, and I'll show it to you in a moment. But of course, he's like, hey, I want to do some rap in the song. Okay, and we wind up,
Passing by. No, she ain't got much left, just what's inside her chest. She walks the streets full of death and wonders when she's next. Track marks where no train has been, they take up all her skin. That water she's wading in, she just can't seem to win. Now they're passing by and nobody's catching her ride. She catches a glimpse of the sky, she doesn't know why, but she's got this feeling inside and it's tangible, she can't deny. Now feeling alive and she knows she's gonna survive. No matter the place or the time, don't need any dimes, a bag or a dollar to shine, cause love is just one of a kind.
But my point is, we're trying to grab different genres, putting them together, and making it, I mean, he's telling the story about this girl, this runaway girl, okay, and that's part of the story.
Right. Very exciting things here in this project that's going on.
Yes.
I hope I get to talk to all these people that you're telling me about. Honestly, like
this. Okay, so I just mastered this one over here. It's called Black Roses, and this is one of the ones that Garrison is putting together, and
now is him and his dad actually local to Sonoma County?
Yes.
Okay.
They are local to Sonoma County.
Okay.
Yes. This is the home, shall I say, of Gary and Garrison.
Mm-hmm. Play DJ.
Yeah. Got me in a chokehold, I can get away. Had to get a taste, but I knew it wasn't safe. The type of woman so cold, you should probably pray. She forgets your name, cause you'll never be the same. I think I'm addicted, she did something to my brain. So she made her decision, I'm like Alice here in change. There was something in my veins, something swimming in my bloodstream. Didn't have much, but she took it all from me. So I could keep her heart unfrozen. I'm a real thriller, get your little heart broken. Blood red nails probably cut me open. Only once a bouquet full of black roses, full of black roses, yeah. Full of black roses, full of black roses, full of black, yeah. I guess the devil's a diva, keeping me up like sativa. Yeah. That girl's quick as a cheetah, making it harder to leave her. Body can be like a reaper, she always taking me deeper. Yeah. Now I'm all up in the speaker, but I ain't trying to reach you.
I mean, some of the stuff here, I know for a fact is gonna wind up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds very much radio.
I mean, that's commercial.
Yeah, exactly. Very radio, very radio friendly, or
yes.
In that wheelhouse of just fucking.
I mean, between me, me and him, and there was this other guy, Brandon. They decided to go ahead and call themselves. They call themselves Almost Angels, and we wind up doing a song for the fires that happened here. Yeah. This song went wild on the radio. Mm-hmm. Okay, we came over here on a Thursday. recorded it, mastered it the next day, and then the following day we did a little quick video, put it out, and then on the fourth day, we were on the radio doing an interview, saying, "Hey, this is what we got," and of course this was a KSRO with my good friend Steve Jackson. He was there at that time. He's now in a different station and he's doing amazingly well. And anyway, they decided to grab the song and put it. I mean, and this was like a rap song too, you know, and it was being played on country stations, and it was being played all these different stations, you know, on the period that we were having here for the fires
a couple years ago.
Yeah, and and that was pretty good. And the song is called "In God We Trust."
In God We Trust.
Yeah, and that, let me see. I don't know if I have a.
If not,
I do have the beginning of it, but you know.
Meanwhile, in Northern California, a massive wildfire is devastating the state's
There's a fire today, too.
Yeah, I heard.
Hillenburg or somewhere up there.
Yes.
Sunday, wind speeds gusts measuring as high as 102 miles per hour.
Oof.
That is hurricane force, specifically a category 2. All that wind.
Let me go forward so I can.
Are burning in the sky. How long will all of this go on? I need some
How old is this kid?
Need you to help me out.
20 something now.
20 something. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably my age or some near it maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's you know, he is you know, well, I cannot reveal anything right now.
Yeah.
Because he's in the process of, he's in LA right now. He's in the process of doing some contest.
Oh yeah, making some big moves.
Yes. And I just hope the best for
Yeah.
for all of, you know, all of the guys that come out here,
Of course.
you know, and you know, anyway.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't even know if this is an interview anymore, dude. I don't know what we're doing. We're just talking about this thing.
As you know, I am. You just came over into Julio's
Magical
realm.
world. Yeah, exactly, dude. I definitely feel
Where
like
there's no time that happens, dude. You come over into this place, man, and time happens. I mean, the next thing I know, it's like 12,
4
1 o'clock in the
a.m.,
morning,
yeah,
4
yeah,
o'clock in
yeah.
the morning.
I gotta sleep. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Oh shoot, I gotta work at 7 a.m. in the morning.
Dude, I just want to like work and like learn from you, like whatever, everything that I can, because you just seem like such an incredible human being.
Thank you.
And you are very well versed in a lot of different things. And
Well, you know, I have one motto, and I'm gonna just tell you to you right now. If anyone comes up to me and tells me, "Dude, I want to learn,"
yeah,
dude, whatever's in here, you'll have.
thank you.
Okay, and I you know, I'm the kind of guy that does not want anything in return whatsoever. I just want to make sure that, you know, you use it, and you know, all 40 some years of experience that I've had on, I mean, you name it, you know, out there, they could just, I mean, it's up to you to take that, you know, it's not going to go by osmosis.
No. Well, you know, spend enough time around you, orbit you enough times,
Yes.
and then it all just kind of like.
Well, you know,
matriculates.
you're welcome, and, you know, to use this this, you know, little humble place here to do as you wish. You know, it's something that I have in mind right now. As you can, you know, see, you know, I'm still, you know, trying to tweak this here, and I'm trying to fix that over there, and of course, you know, as it is right now, you know, the thing that we have in the back is brand new. Mm-hmm. My friend Ron, who is the guy who actually built this studio.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah.
Ronnie Reverb. He's the guy that, you know, taught me a lot of. I mean, everything I know about, you know, mixing and doing live sound and dealing with this and dealing with that. Of course, is not all he knows. Mm-hmm. This guy it's the next level of, you know.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard in terms of, you know, and he can build anything.
Oh shit, dude.
This guy is like, you know, I just need my welder, and I just need this, and I just, you know, I mean, he put together this place, and you'd be amazed some of the stuff that's in here. I mean, the whole back side is wood from La Playa. La Playa is, you know, where Burning Man happens.
Yeah.
You know, and he's done, you know, that's what he used to do, big you know,
Construction project.
big, stages and stuff like that. He had for a while his own brand of cabinets for Rainville cabinets. You know, you put on your own amplifier on top of it, and the things were great. You know, and he stopped doing that. He also, you know, did road cases. Of course, you know, as he's getting older, he's going, okay, Julio, here are all my, you know, contacts. Go and do, go and do yours. You know, you're better than right now I am. So you go ahead and do as you wish. I'm just gonna go ahead and retire, and you know. But he doesn't. You know, he still works for someone.
Yeah, he sounds like somebody who just wants to
do
and make.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
And you know, I try to stay with eagles, you know,
right,
guys that know just a little more than I do, so I can learn. And of course, you know, I find myself sometimes going, "Oh man," you know, everybody asking me questions on, you know, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do you fix this computer? How do you deal with this? How you know, deal with servers every day, and you know, it's awesome to have you know, the quality of musicians coming through this place. And I mean, I invite you, you know, to check out our website, Uncontained Studios, at uncontainedstudios.com.
Right. On screen now.
Yes. And
in the bio, in the description, in the show notes.
Yes. And then check out that video I put together last night, so it could be ready today for Father's Day. And it you know, both Gary and Garrison did an amazing rendition of a Cat Stevens song that it's definitely about sons and their fathers. So enjoy it.
Please.
Anything else, brother?
So this is just where I like to end on the final. If we're ending, I think so. Yeah, we'll be pretty close to an hour. If when hitting the stop button that we were to both pass away, and you could leave a final like farewell address message of wisdom for all the other people in the world, and it was telepathically communicated to them, like, what would you want to like leave behind, like a legacy or like a memory of like, hey people, like this is important, live your life this way, or take this knowledge with you into the future and be a better person because of it, or this will help you in some way, shape, or form.
That's a very heavy question.
Yeah.
I mean, especially for a guy like me. I mean, I would say, you know, laughter is definitely, you know, a good medicine. Mm-hmm. You know, listen to her. She knows what she's saying. You know, oh my goodness. You know, do the things, do what you love. That would be my thing. Mm-hmm. Do what you love, because as soon as you start doing that, you know, you might not get money right away, but you know, as you do it, it won't feel like work. It doesn't feel like work. Me being in here for hours and hours and hours, I mean, it doesn't feel like work at all. Mm-hmm. You know, it might definitely cost you a relationship or whatever if you don't you know, with the right person, but you know, I've been lucky. As I said, you know, I feel blessed. You know, no matter where I go, I find food. You know, there's food everywhere. You know, they know me. There's like, I know how to make this guy happy.
Jesus Christ,
you know, big huge smile.
Yeah. Cheese.
You know,
cheese.
I give more than I receive, and I love that. You know, being able to you know, if somebody is in need and you know they want to be helped, hey, here. You know, I despise, of course, you know, the ones that in one way or another take advantage of you or whatever. But but when it comes down to, you know, a legacy, I mean, you make me laugh.
There you go.
I you know, I like being silly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that a lot of people know that about Julio.
Mm-hmm.
You know, wind up calling them and going, "Hi. This is Martinez Mortuary Parts Department. Would you like to order some brains?"
Goddamn, dude.
Just kidding. But you know, it's you know, I do magic. So
Oh yeah, Lucky
so
said to
it's-
do a magic trick for me. But
no.
now we're at the
Not
end.
right now.
That's
I'm not prepared.
That's gonna be next year, next
Yeah.
episode, next time you're on the show.
There you go.
I'm trying to do a full year before I invite people on. So like 52 different episodes before I'm like, all right, people,
There you
it's
go.
been a year. Come back through if you want.
There you go.
But I
Then
think,
by that time you come back, you're gonna go, hey, I learned this.
yeah, right. Dude. Like, he taught me this, and I learned this, and
Yeah.
we went here. You had this crazy
I'm
experience.
alright. But whatever you want. I am as I said, I'm a guy with I hear this all the time. Hey, that guy's talented. I was having a good conversation with a friend of mine today, and they were like, we were going backwards and forwards. No, you are the one. You're the man. No, you're the man. No, you're the man. You're the talented. No. You're more talented than I am. It's like, no. Come on.
Dude.
It's
That's a good friendship. It's a great friend.
Oh yeah. Gabby and I go way back.
I kind of similar
Yes.
situation with my friend earlier today. Yeah, I'm like, dude, you're awesome. He's like, no, you're awesome. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
I am all over the place. Next Saturday I'm gonna be playing with Brandon Hess. This dude, it's like, 10 years old. When he was 10 years old, he was on Guitar Magazine. It's like
Oh,
a
Jesus.
gifted guy.
God,
So
Okay.
the guy's opening up for a band at the Flamingo Hotel Resort.
Yeah, that's
And I might be there, Saturday next week. Or this coming Saturday.
if I wasn't in Ukiah, I'd come through and learn to do sound with you. One of these days.
As you wish.
I do. Dude, just fucking-
There's opportunities all over the place. I mean, on the 27th, I'm going to be doing a big one up in Hillsburg.
Mhm.
So you're invited.
Thank you. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes,
Fingers crossed.
it's awesome. I'm all over the place. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm out doing something.
Okay.
So, anyway, I really appreciate you.
Yeah,
And
sure.
in your show,
Yeah, dude. This is
awesome name.
Dude, I'm enjoying Iris of our eye, Iris of my eye, this whole endeavor. Where can the people find you? And then I'll do my little thing of wisdom, and then I'll do the outro, and we're done. So like,
Okay.
we're
Well, you can
Plug.
definitely find me at uncontainedstudios.com.
sure. Social media.
And
all?
the social media also, Sir Julio, SirJulio Martinez.
It's on the screen. Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram, all the things.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, and at Sir Julio.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you can find me. You can find all my digits right there.
Yeah.
Whatever you need. I am here available for you.
Okay.
Either recording, live sound. Your computer's not working. Well,
that costs
I'm
extra.
staying away a little bit from that, even though that was part of my, where I started, shall I say,
Sure.
Sonoma State,
Right.
all that stuff.
All those moons ago.
All of this months ago. Anyway.
All right. So I'll say today is just take it easy, but remember to take it. That like sometimes the difficult thing to do is the obstacle is the way is the what the fuck are those guys? The not the Gnostics or the skeptics, but the the people that are like don't be outward with your emotions. What the fuck are those people called? Oh my god, it's so annoying. I can't think of them. Seneca was one. There is philosophical group from Rome. Marcus Aurelius. Oh my god, what the fuck are those people called? I can't remember. I'm gonna look back at this.
I'm blanking.
Dude,
I'm blanking out.
Dude, I'm gonna look back at this and be like, it's those people. Like, what is wrong with you? You couldn't. Hopefully, I put the fucking word on the screen. I'll definitely do that, and I'll feel a little less dumb right now. Or this will be in the Patreon part where it's like it costs people extra, but it'll be at the end of the show, so it probably won't be. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's a lot. You gave me a lot of stuff, and I really appreciate that.
My pleasure. My pleasure. So.
Stoics. It was the Stoics. Thank
Stoics.
God. Holy shit, that was so annoying. Stoicism, obstacle is the way, but like, if you're not enjoying it, stop doing it. Life is too short to fail at what you hate, so succeed at what you love doing. Smile more, complain less, never ever ever give up until you've discerned it's for your darndest best. Namaste, have a great day. Slaf shun if it's nighttime soon, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Peace the fuck out.
Do what you love.